What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hartz, and today I'll be breaking down the PrizePicks board, going over the best bets of the day. I will also have two NBA props at the end of the video that I like for tonight's NBA slates. We're coming off a great day yesterday. We went 8-10 overall with the tacos. We went 2-2, clean sweep there on the YouTube PrizePick plays. So fantastic day yesterday in both DFS as well as PrizePicks. So make sure to check out my Patreon link down below. That's where I go more in depth for NBA DFS on DraftKings as well as my extra prize pick plays. So make sure to check that out. Hit the like button. Do really appreciate all the support recently. Let's try to get to 50 likes on this video and let's get into this board breakdown. So breaking down the board today on prize picks, if we head to the game lines real fast, as we can see, there's most of the games are should be pretty close. There's only two games right now: the Wizards and Hawks, and the Nets and Pistons that do have some blowout risk. So we could definitely run some stacks there, where we take some unders on the starters on like the Nets, or we take some unders on the starters like the Hawks. If you want to do kind of those blowout slips, or we can run like the Knicks game, the Pacers game right here, this first game. I do really like doing like a game stacks slip here on Prize Picks, taking some overs on a few different guys just because I don't think there's going to be much defense played. We got the news that there was no Brunson for this game. There was also no Randall. So it's pretty much going to come down to quickly and maybe Barrett, if he does play, running the show there for the next side. So I really like game stacking this game. I'll probably have one of those slips on my Patreon link down below. But otherwise, the board's pretty tight. Not a lot standing out. I was looking at this Kings Mavericks spread. The Mavs are favored by 6, and they've been playing god awful recently. Obviously, it's a great game total here, but that's maybe making me think that there is a chance the Mavs, or excuse me, the Kings do rest like Sabonis or maybe Fox, or they don't play them the full minutes just because they have secured the number 3 seed. So I just don't see them running their starters into the ground the last few games with only 3 games left. So that could be a potential spot where they do rest Sabonis or Fox. But I will just mention for Fox and Sabonis, I do really like the over here for Fox for his. I think his PRA is solid as well as his points and rebounds. I think both of them are super solid. Don't even mind his points. Like I think all three of those are pretty decent. And for Sabonis here as well, I think his over assist is looking great. Minus 135. You can see the odds are great for there. He's seen over 13 potential assists per game as well. It's just line of 6.5 is a little bit too low here for him in this matchup where he should be able to feast against the Dallas Bigs and he should be able to get a lot of potential assists in a game that's a 241 game total. So those are two I do really like. It's just I'm scared of that chance that the starters don't get full run and they get limited. So for that reason, I'm just going to not include them in the video, but I'll probably include them in my prize picks down below. So make sure to check that out. Um, but the first one I'm going to go with right now is going to be the over here on Fred VanVleet. Let's pull him up real fast. Right here, I like his over assists of 6.5 minus 130. Those are good odds there for him. He's been hitting that over pretty easily and consistent. And his floor has pretty much been 6, so that's a decent one. But I think I'm going to take the over here of rebounds and assists of over 10.5. According to the board, 53.3% chance of it hitting. The best odds we're getting are minus 135 at Caesars. DK has a minus 130 to hit the over there as well. So we'll pull him up real fast here on Price Picks. Go to Fred, pull him up. Boom, rebounds and assists. We'll take the over here. We check the odds. Let's see here. For the Did they just take it out? They just took it off, didn't they? Let's see here real fast. Am I missing it? Toronto. Yeah, what they just took it off. Did we just get news? So it's looking like we just got news that Tatum is questionable. Brown should be good to go, and Al Horford got ruled out. So as I mentioned in my DraftKings video, I thought they would probably flip flop the guys resting. Like Tatum played last night, Brown sat out, and I was assuming that Brown would probably play tonight and Tatum would sit out. And it looks like that's probably going to happen. So they took the Boston guys off the board real fast, but that game should be pretty close. I know it was like a 5 point spread at most, favored to Boston, so it should be even closer now for this game to stay close there. It should be a decent game total as well. So I'm liking all that. And if we look at Fred VanVleet here real fast at his player profile, and we can see in close games, he's one of those guys who checks all the boxes that we want. He's going to be playing 35 plus minutes. And in those minutes, as you can see, he's averaging over 4 rebounds per game and over 7 assists per game. So we're already getting a half a point of value just based on his averages alone. He's already hitting it. As you can see recently, Obviously, that letdown game there versus Charlotte only saw 27 minutes, lost out on about a quarter and a half a run there, and already got 7. But the game before that, the game stayed close. He played 38. He went for 25 rebounds and assists. The game before that, 42 minutes, he went for 11. Miami 35. A little bit of a blowout there. Obviously, a 14-point game. He only put up 9, but then before that, 11. Obviously, 7 blowout there against Detroit. But then in close games, as you can see, 43 minutes, he put up 13. 38 minutes, he put up 15. Right there, Minnesota, close game, he put up 10. So he's easily flown around this mark or hitting it in very close games because he's getting the minutes. He's seeing the usage. So I like the over there for Fred VanVleet. I think, Tatum being questionable and probably getting ruled out and Jalen Brown leading the Boston side, I think it makes this game even closer. So I do like the over here for rebounds and assists for Fred VanVleet. Right now, the board is pretty chaotic just because they're pulling Boston guys. They don't have a few of the other Knicks guys like Barrett in case he gets ruled in. So there's a lot that I think will go overlooked once those get added to the board that we could definitely take advantage of. So make sure to follow me on my Patreon link down below. I'll have some of those slips up because there's a lot I'm liking today. But for the second one, we're going to go to the Sabonis one just for right now. Over 6.5 assists there, minus 135 odds on DK. FanDuel has a minus 132, minus almost 140 odds there for Caesars. So it's looking like a great bet here for Sabonis. As I mentioned, there's that chance I feel like they just don't they rest either a Fox or Sabonis in this game. So if they get ruled out, obviously I'll have a replacement for that, and this slip would just get refunded for us. So it doesn't matter if he gets ruled out. So right now, if he gets ruled in, I think it's great. Obviously, he should be able to easily hit the over there versus Dallas. And Fred VanVleet, really liking the over there of 10.5 rebounds and assists. So these are the two YouTube picks for today. Uh, I will have updated ones on my Patreon link down below. Once we get more news and we get more people added to the board for guys like the next game, like RJ Barrett. Once we get the Boston guys added to the board, that's another game we can attack. I'm thinking of what other games we can attack right now. There's a few Detroit guys I actually do like, even though it's a blowout, just because they're pretty short-handed. So some of their scrubs could still be getting very solid minutes. So yeah, definitely make sure to stay updated with me on my Patreon link down below. But I'm going to be going with the Fred VanVleet over 10.5 rebounds and assists and the over of Sabonis 6.5 assists. So make sure to lock these in. If you're following me, let me know what props you guys like down in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.